Hello everyone. Today's session we are going to talk about discussion text. Yes, in discussion text there are usually pro and contra. Have you ever watched a debate? Well, in debate, it usually discusses an issue or a topic where there are two opinions. Namely, there are pro similar agree and there are contra similar disagree. Well, this is included in the discussion text. So, discussion text is a text that presents pro and contra opinions on certain issue or topics. So, what it means is that the discussion text talks about an issue or topic that contains pro and contra like that. Well, so the person who writes the discussion text is usually has two side opinions. He has his pro and he also has his contra. The issue is usually an actual issue like nowadays, for example, about the presidential election. Well, that's something that is still being debated. There are pros who say he is suitable to be president because he is wise, and there are contra who say he is not suitable to be president because he has been corrupt. The point is that when we discuss something, there are pro and there are contra. So, like that, guys.
Well, of course, every text has a structure in the discussion text. We have the following structure. The first paragraph at the beginning discussion text issue regarding in the introduction of the topic to be discussed. Next, there are supporting points in the second paragraph. Usually, after the issue in the supporting point, you will be told the pro, what the topic we are discussing. Unlike after the pro, of course, there are contract in the paragraph. We discussed that you usually this is called cancellation or also called recommendation.
Well, lastly, we will discuss linguistics. What is usually the grammar used or grammar used in this text? Because when we talk about actual or happening issue, we usually use present tense like this. That's for the text. Next, we will discuss the conjunction that we usually use. This conjunction is usually to make the text more coherent. We can also use conjunction that start like however and dian down like that. So we use several conjunction in the discussion text.
Okay, everybody. Uh, this is an example of discussion text. The title is National Examination Necessary. The national examination has ended caused a lot of debate or a lot of conversation from people saying the national examination is still important, or the people saying that the national examination is no longer important now. So it's still widely discussed by many people. Is the national examination still important or not? Well, we will we will see in the first paragraph, the first part. The first part of discussion text is issue. Okay. National examination has become a hot topic to discuss in Indonesia. The main controversy regarding the national examination is whether or not it is necessary to continue the national exams. So at the beginning, it states what is being discussed. Uh, This text explains that national examinations are currently a hot topic in Indonesia. The controversy is whether national examinations are still needed in school. Let's read next, okay? Some other debates focus on whether the quality of Indonesian education depends on the national action and whether the quality of Indonesian education system will worsen without national action. So, what this mean? What this mean is that some people are arguing and focusing on the quality of education in Indonesia, which will be based on the result on the national examination, and then there are also those who argue that the quality of Indonesian education will get worse without a national examination. Next, in the second paragraph, um, in the second paragraph and the third paragraph, we will find the pro and contra. In the second paragraph is pro, supporting point or supporting point. For those who support the national action, they believe that the quality of the English education system will get worse without the national action. So they say they believe that the quality of education in Indonesian will be bad without a national examination. So they try to defend the current system. They also believe that national exam can be used to measure how far educational program designed by the government use. So they also say that the national examination can be used to measure the extent to which educational program created by the governments are working. Furthermore, the paragraph and contra part, which mean not disagree disagree with uh disagree the national examination. If we look at the third paragraph, however, for those who disagree with national exam, result of national exam can give the clear image of students' ability in general, since the issues of cheating always happen. Furthermore, the national exam only measures a small portion of student competence in specific subjects and does not measure students' competence throughout the semester. For those who disagree with the national examination, because the result of a national examination cannot describe students' ability in general. Why? Because there's issue. There is so many people which cheat, and national examination only measure a small portion of the basic competency that has been taught to students. Then the last paragraph. In the last paragraph is called recommendation or conclusion. Above all, the national examination can still be used as an instrument to evaluate the level of students' cognitive competence in certain subjects on a national scale. According to what was discussed above, the national examination can still be used as a tool to evaluate students' cognitive level in certain some subjects on a national scales. Okay, now we will look the linguistic futures. This um, in discussion tags, many people use the simple present tense. Yes, so many people use the simple present tense in discussion tags. But it's still okay if you use another tense and it has to be present. But I think if you want to use the past, that's fine too. But most people use the simple present tense. Um, then for the conjunction, there is conjunction, there is however, there is furthermore. The word however is used to show that the content of this paragraph is the opposite of the previous paragraph. I repeat, the word however is used to show that the content of this paragraph is the opposite of the previous paragraph. Not only however, but you can also use it on the other hand, but in other sides, although then there is also the word furthermore, furthermore, which can also be replaced with with in addition, next, and moreover.
Okay guys, after all that explanation, I hope you all understand well. We have practice questions that you can do increase your understanding. That's all from us. Thank you very much. See you in the next video. Bye bye.